Well, hello, welcome. I'm Dr. Jean-Paul Lamonte. I'm a chiropractor, massage therapist, and the lead clinician at Edgar Casey's ARE Health Center in Virginia Beach. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite devices of all time, Nikola Tesla's violet ray appliance. And so even to this current day, high frequency device is used still through certain professions such as aesthetics, different types of forms of electrotherapy, and so forth. And throughout the Edgar Casey readings, in hundreds of cases, he recommended to use high frequency from the violet ray. I'm really excited to show you how to use this, the different precautions and applications that you can do at home. Now, you can still purchase the violet ray. In fact, you can go to Bar Products, and I'll leave a link below, barproducts.com. Now, inside of the violet ray is an actual Tesla coil. You see, Nikola Tesla invented this himself in order to heal himself from a variety of different conditions. The main benefits is when the device is on, it's going to stimulate circulation and blood flow. It's going to stimulate the skin cells, the keratinocytes, to reproduce and heal. And it's also really good for the nerves. And so it helps to calm the nerves and coordinate them as well. And it may even be helpful for clearing electromagnetic fields. You see, because the Tesla coil is using a frequency of static electricity, right? So static electricity, it's very safe. As many people know, if you just rub your socks on a carpet and touch a metallic device, that little static charge. So it's using that form of electricity. So it's very safe for the human body. However, it's run at a very high frequency. And so because at a high frequency, it's really effective at clearing electromagnetic fields. So you can just use it around the aura of the person. It can even help clear energy fields in a room, but certainly more research should be done on that. Now, when I use it at home, the first thing I do is obviously you want to plug it in. So conveniently, I have an outlet right here. Now, this particular device, as you can see, has a button. And so it's already plugged in and already on. And once you turn on the button, you can hear it runs the current through. And so as you can see, applying it to the body, it has a faint violet purple color, hence the name the violet ray. And so the high frequency static electricity charges the inside of the bulb, and essentially it ionizes the gas inside the bulb, and when contacted with the body, and I'll kind of do this in super slow motion so you can see, it'll discharge that form of static electricity. So you can use it over any part of the body. A nice place to use it is along the spine, and just nice and slow, about a minute or so for each side. You can use it over wounds, over cuts, abrasions, really over any type of injury or any type of condition. It's very effective. Now, the times you don't want to use it, so you don't want to use the violet ray if you've recently consumed alcohol, right? So definitely in the past 12 to 24 hours, if you've had more than a drink or two, then you want to wait and not use it on the same day. You typically don't want to use the violet ray if you've also used other types of electrical appliances, right? So if you use any other form of electromagnetic healing, or you've been exposed to x-rays, MRIs, CTs, that sort of thing, you don't want to expose the body to electrical frequencies. So if you use other forms of electrotherapy or electromagnetic therapy, you don't want to do it on the same day, but you can certainly alternate them. Now, the real important thing with the violet ray is when you're using it, make sure that you, again, keep it against the surface of the body and just gradually, slowly move it along, because if you take it off, it just creates that little static charge. You know, it's not going to hurt you, but again, it can almost feel like a little bite. Now, at the bottom end, you'll find the adjustable knob. And so when you turn it to the right, it increases the intensity. When you turn to the left, it decreases the intensity. However, you want to be cautious in moving the knob too much, because over time, the inside can kind of lose that metallic connection. So you don't want to use it too much. And for the devices that don't have the button, what you simply do is just plug it in and it's already going to be on. And then you can use the knob at the bottom to adjust the intensity. And so to give you an example, if it's already on and using that type of device, I'm just going to do real quick on and then quick off. It's that simple. Just quickly place it on and use it around the body. Okay, so again, it's effective over any area, especially cuts, wounds, scar tissues. And you can use this for, on average, about 3 to 7 minutes. I typically don't recommend more than 7 to 10 minutes because over time you'll feel the coil heating up inside of the device. And so 10, 15 minutes at the most. After that, you want to unplug it and just let it slowly cool back down. And so again, there's a variety of different ways you can use this. As you see, you have the common bulb, which is called the mushroom bulb, which goes flat against the surface. Other ones you also have, which is a rod applicator. And so the rod can be used around different parts of the body inside the hand or different types of orifices. The rake was often used along the hair and the scalp, or kind of getting in between the joints. For example, in between the different parts of the hand. So I've used this device, not only healing my own injuries and conditions, but also it's very effective using it over areas of arthritis or joint inflammation. And the other bulb, this one is called the condenser bulb, which condenses it so it can help get a little bit deeper over the joints of the body. So this one's really good, for example, over like knees and so forth. Again, for kind of treating deeper conditions and arthritis. But if you decide to purchase this, it is several $100s, and most of them are going to come with this bulb, the mushroom bulb, which can again be used over any conditions. Now, occasionally, patients will ask what are different things that could be done for the eyes, and actually, you can use the violet ray over a closed eyelid. So I've done this myself when I've had styes, eye inflammation. It's also really good for stimulating the optic nerve. So I can simply show you here over a closed eyelid, bringing it, start off nice and low, and then you can increase to whatever your level of intensity is. And when I'm using it over the eyes, I'll typically just do maybe 15 to 30 seconds, and that's it. And yeah, it gets a really nice stimulation, not only to the optic nerve. Here, I'll do my other eye for you. Again, just flat bulb right over a closed eye, turn it on, and as you can see, it's perfectly safe. You can feel the warmth, you can feel the electricity, and certainly in your closed eye, you can really kind of get that light stimulation. So this may be helpful for different eye conditions, such as inflammation, maybe even cataracts and so forth, but certainly more research needs to be done with different types of treatments for this. Now, one other application for the violet ray appliance, one that I discovered in studying the Casey readings was using a copper rod. And I'll show you here with this one. So this one, this violet ray is a little bit older. And as you can see, I've got a copper rod, and in between is just a sheath of plastic with a little epoxy to seal off the top of it. And the copper rods, you can certainly make them at home. If you want to order them, you can go to the website twotowers.com. It's where I got this one from. Now, once this one's plugged in, again, this one's a little bit older, so you can hear that it's on. And with the copper rod, you simply can place it in the palm of your hand or under the arch of your foot, which I'll show you in just a moment. And essentially what this does is it transmits the electricity right into your body and around it. And so if you have a friend or a loved one try to touch you, they will literally get that static charge. It's really good for boosting your energy, and literally your entire body is electrically active. So it's using a safe form of electricity at a high frequency to charge up the body for a variety of different benefits and conditions. And so when you're using this application, you can do, about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I recommend alternating, right? And so you can either start the palm of a hand, the next time you use it, do under the arch of the opposite foot, the next time the opposite hand, the next time under the opposite foot. So you literally will switch to coordinate and activate all of your limbs. So let me show you the one under the arch of the foot. First thing you want to do is just get a simple glass plate, because you don't want it to be connected to the ground. So what I'm going to do is set the plate down. Then once you remove the sock, you want the copper rod to be right under the arch of the foot. So it looks just like this. I'm going to gradually turn it up so the device is on and the electricity is flowing. Just like that, put it right under the arch of the foot and then put it right over that plate. Now, when this is on, you want to be very cautious not to touch anything that's metal because it will definitely cause that static discharge. It's not going to hurt you or harm you, but it will feel like a little bite. So, with the glass plate, it allows electricity to simply go right through the body without discharging it into the ground, and it's a very safe, effective way to use this therapy. And then when I'm done using this one, I can just simply unplug it from the wall socket and it's all done. Well, thanks. I hope you've enjoyed this video on how to use Nikola Tesla's violet ray appliance. So you can find these products around the internet. Some of them are really cheap, and certainly you're going to get what you pay for. I'll leave a link for bar products below, and the nice thing about bar products is they also have these cases. So if you already have a violet ray and you're looking for a really good secure case to keep it in, they also have those products there. So in review, make sure when you're using a violet ray device, just start off by using a few minutes at a time. Make sure you do not use it if you've recently consumed alcohol or you've been exposed to other electromagnetic therapies or energies for that day. Also, if you're taking any iodine supplements, so things like atomic iodine or anything with iodine in it, you don't want to use it on the same day because it can be overstimulating to the body. However, this treats and helps a variety of different conditions and literally energizes the body in a safe and effective manner. So if you have any questions or you want to find me, my clinical practice is in Virginia Beach, Virginia at Edgar Cayce's ARE Health Center. You can call my office at 757-457-7202 if you want to come down for a treatment or you just want to schedule a health consult. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and you can find me on social media on Facebook as Dr. Jean-Paul Lamonte and on Instagram as Holistic Natural Care. So be well, may the health be with you. Thank you very much.